before I get into it, please ignore this guy that has been on my face for like the last 3 weeks and it's been driving me nuts. I don't know what it is and why it's there. I'm gonna go to the doctor's very soon, but I've been absolutely smashed with a lot of things which I'm about to fill you guys in on. So get a coffee, get a drink, get a snack, and let's get into it. Okay, so I guess a lot of you guys don't know, but we've been on a house hunt. So we currently have our own place, which is a townhouse, and we have quickly outgrown it. We've been in this place for about 4 years now, 4.5, coming up to 5 years this year. So we've with both of us working from home, with family visiting and all of that, we have very quickly outgrown this house. You know, we were very fortunate to be in the position that we're in. We have been house hunting for a while, since I came back from India, and since I got a new job we've been actively looking. I guess back in January this wasn't in the works, like this was not even an option, but we sort of, I don't know, like we just started looking and browsing, and then all of a sudden it just became real. And we're so excited, and we're so fortunate to have you know, to be able to do this. So I'm quite aware of the luck and just everything else that's kind of fallen into place for us. So we have finally found the right house for us, and we're just waiting for a move-in date at this stage. My house is an absolute mess. We have totally just gone crazy packing over the past 2 weekends, the long weekends. So we've absolutely made the most of the time. Because I'm still new at my work, I obviously don't have that much leave gathered, as well as the fact that my mom is here and she'll be leaving very soon. So given all of that, I'm trying to sort of make the most of the weekends and the holidays that just went. So basically, long story short, my mom came a week after I started my new work, so I was already quite, like, you know, quite overwhelmed. Well, not quite overwhelmed, but like I was already in a new workplace and it was a very new environment, so I was sort of trying to get used to that. And then a week later my mom came, so my time just kind of split between the two, and we kind of just sort of let go of our house a little bit at that time, and we were also house hunting at the same time. Like, it was just insanely busy, and that's why I've been gone for a while, because I just didn't have the time. Like, we would spend our weekends just house viewings, and we would even go for like midweek inspections, and we would organize like private viewings, and we just absolutely went crazy with like getting the right place for us. We also put down an offer for a house that got accepted, but for some reason we ended up pulling out at the last minute, because we sort of figured out that area wasn't the best in terms of schools and everything like that. And while that is not something that we're concerned about at this stage, it would be something that we would want to sort of focus on in the next 5 years or something. So we figured best not to move in that direction, and, you know, focus on something that is going to be long term. So currently we're in a 3-bedroom townhouse, and it's a single story. The one we were moving into is a split level home with 4 bedrooms and 3 living rooms, which I can easily convert into, well, one of the 2 or maybe 2 of those rooms I can convert easily into bedrooms as well if I needed to. And I love the fact that there's high ceilings. I get an amazing private room away from everything to do my work and my filming and all of that, which I'm really super excited about. It's pretty much got everything that we wanted and then some, and it's got a beautiful big backyard for my dog as well. So we were very excited, and we're very lucky to be in this position. So I just wanted to come on here and fill you guys in on what has been keeping me, where I have been, and because the house hunting process is kind of off the table now, I can sort of film a little bit, given with the limited resources I have, because I've packed up pretty much all of my makeup, and I'll take you guys through and show you what I have remaining. So I've packed up my filming equipment as well. I just have my ring light out, which I'll be packing probably in a couple of days as well. But hopefully today we will get a move-in date. So I'm so excited to sort of take you guys along that journey. Good morning, guys. I haven't vlogged since the last clip, which has been, I think, quite some time now, but I have a little bit of an update. I was getting ready for work, so I thought I would just quickly turn on my camera and just have a quick chat with you guys. I'm just getting ready for work at the moment. I did get my flu shot yesterday, so I'm a little bit nasally, I guess, this morning, but that's all right. I'm just going in with a primer. But anyways, house update. So we finally have a date. It's 10 days after we had anticipated, so we wanted it to be on the 10th of May, but which was yesterday, but it turns out that it's not going to be the 10th of May now. Originally, when we purchased, the selling agent was like, that's fine, you know, the property is vacant, so it shouldn't be a problem. So we tried pushing for it quite a bit, and they just wouldn't budge. And then eventually we found out that they were doing like a simultaneous settlement, because of which they wouldn't settle prior to the actual date. So the actual date is meant to be the 23rd of May, and I don't mind sharing dates because this video is going to go up a little bit after we've moved and everything. So yeah, so it's going to be on like the 23rd of May, and we really just did not want to push it out that much because my mum's leaving on the 23rd. So we then requested for it to be, so 23rd was coming out to be a Monday, so we then requested it to be at least the Friday before, so the 20th. And we also called our selling agent and we explained, like, hey, can you please try and convince them, we really just want the weekend in that house before my mom leaves. We were trying to push her tickets as well, but we were really trying to avoid that at the same time because it's getting cooler here, it's getting into the winter months, and my mom's, you know, she's not used to the winter here, and it is pretty rough, and she does have a few issues when it's cold. So we really did not want to push that. Plus my grandma is still in India and she's quite looking forward to her return, so we were really just trying to make sure that we were kind of doing right by everyone. And yeah, so I called the selling agent and I was like, hey, please work your magic. We really want to get in, and can you just sort of talk to them, explain this is the situation? And so he did. He called them. I must have called them either that day or the next day or whatever, because he gave us a call back the following day, just giving us an update as to what he had spoken to them about and, like, you know, how agreeable they were. So they finally agreed on that Friday, and we then reached out to our solicitors, and, you know, we just sort of followed that path, and we finally have the 20th. So it's been like, everything went pretty smooth sailing with this property, but we just had a little bit of a struggle with the dates and stuff, which, you know, in the hindsight, like, that's not too bad. You know, I would rather have these minor hiccups than something else, so quite blessed. So we haven't packed much. I mean, we tried to do as much over the Easter break and also Anzac Day. So I would say we're packed about 75 to 80%. And we sort of slowed down a little bit because, one, we were sort of confused with the dates. And also, my brother ended up getting COVID. So mom was living with him and we had to go get her because she's traveling pretty soon and we did not want to get her, we did not want her to test positive for it. So we went and picked her up, and so then we sort of paused packing and everything, and we just spent time with her. And yeah, I mean, we didn't completely stop it. We obviously did a little bit, but at a much slower pace than before. So now we have about 9 days, so we're going to go full speed, full throttle, and just go insane packing. So I'm quite excited, to be honest. I'm looking forward to some space, my own space that I'm not going to be sharing with anyone, and that, you know, I'm not going to have to move around when someone visits us and stuff like that, because that's been a big struggle for me at this point. Every time someone comes, I have to sort of give up my room and my filming, and like, you know, it's frustrating to say the least. I obviously love having family over, but at the same time it's always at my expense, so it's going to be nice to have that space to just sort of disconnect and be. So yeah, so we're also trying to sort of sell off all of our furniture. Well, not all of it, most of it, and a lot of it hasn't gone. So now we're just like, should I just do cancel pickup? Like what? Anyway, also like planning on taking some time off to just sort of get a break, because it's been insane. So I came back from India at the beginning of the year, and I got a new job, and as soon as I got a new job, like my mom was also visiting the following week, and she's been here, and we've just been like going back and forth between my brother's place and ours, and like and also like I go into work 2 times a week. It could be worse, like it could be 3 times a week, but it's just with the house hunting and then the packing, and it's been pretty full on. Like I need some time off to just recover. So I'm planning on taking some time off once we move in. That way at least I can sort of organize that place, but then also just not gonna have to be in a hurry to do anything, if that makes sense. So just exhausted, to be very honest. My puppy's also sort of kind of losing it. He's feeling quite out of place because there's boxes everywhere, and he does have separation anxiety, and I've left twice, so I think he's like in that fear that she's going to go away again. And he sort of started chewing on a box. We didn't do any, like we didn't discipline him that day, like we just sort of were like, you know, that's not good, like why did you do this and stuff like that. But then he took it up a notch the next day, so now we've been sort of locking him in his crate. He doesn't complain, like that's his safe spot, so he goes in there very willingly. But we just want to be over and done with this process so he can sort of calm down and just be like, no, they're gonna take me wherever they go, and like I'm safe of sorts. So feel really bad for him, but what can you do? We just keep telling ourselves like we're almost there. But yeah, we're gonna take him the day we get the keys, and we're gonna spend the night the day we get the keys as well. And we've asked my mom and brother to stay there, so the next day when we have movers, he won't be alone at the new house, because we'll be both here, while mom and brother can sort of look after him at the new place. So fingers crossed it goes to plan. I literally have been doing the simplest makeup of late, because I just cannot be bothered. I'm just using the Soft Glam palette. I've backed up a lot of my makeup, but like everything is accessible still, so that's good. I'm just going to spritz my face with this. And that, you guys, is the finished look for the day. I will fill you guys in a little bit more. I'll also show you what the house looks like because it's an absolute mess. But it's 8:05. It's time for me to leave. I will catch you soon. Bye. Hey guys, it's been a few days. We are almost at the move-in time, so we basically get our keys tomorrow, and tomorrow is a Friday, so we get our keys tomorrow. We're going to go and drop some stuff off. We're Hindus, so we actually do something called a Guru ceremony, so we're going to be doing that in the evening, and we'll be spending the night at our new place tomorrow, which we're so excited. And then we are going to be having the big move on Saturday. Initially, I sort of wanted to take my time in moving and stuff, and like I wanted to sort of spread it in like over a week or so, but because my mum's leaving shortly, we thought we're getting the keys on a Friday, it falls on a weekend, let's just get the move over and done with, and that we can sort of move on with our lives, because we've been packing for quite some time now, probably a little bit over a month, because we started over Easter break. So we're frankly done with boxes. So is Bruno. He is very anxious and just really irritated and agitated and stuff, so we're quite looking forward to just moving into the new place where everything will sort of be out of the way, and he can finally have his space as well. So we're really excited. But yeah, we've almost wrapped up everything. We are both working up until the last minute. So we get our keys in the afternoon, and he's going to, like, my hubby's going to be finishing early, and I've also spoken to my manager, and we have agreed to finish early. And then of course, like, I never finish early, like I would always have like work that I sort of do in the background and stuff. But yeah, it's all happening. We're going to be dismantling our bed today. We've got boxes literally everywhere, like the entire house is a total mess. But what else would you expect, right? But yeah, I'm currently working, and then we're going to be going on lunch very soon. We also have voting this Saturday, so we went yesterday and voted early so that, you know, we wouldn't miss out on it altogether. And yeah, that's pretty much it at the moment. I've taken Monday off, so I think on Monday what we'll do is we'll go and update our addresses everywhere. And I think maybe today, like on our lunch break, we might just go down to the post office and sort of update our addresses and everything. It's been really hard to sort of focus on anything else. We've wrapped up our kitchen as well, so there's no food in the house. Well, there's food in the house, we're just not making it. We've had an influx of ants in this house, so it's been extremely annoying and bothersome, and now I'm just really over it, because like it's the last thing I want to do, like while we're packing and stuff. So yeah, that's where we're at. But I don't know when this vlog is gonna go up. I'm guessing probably sometime next week. We'll see how we go. We'll see how I go with my workload and settling into the new place. It's definitely a bit chaotic at the moment, but I'm hoping that I'll have a little bit more time once we move, so fingers crossed. Hey guys, we're in our new house! So there's a lot of echo, of course, but I'm just by the entrance, and we've got a room out here. So this is like a formal living, and this is going to be like a workspace for my hubby, and it's also going to be somewhere where Bruno hangs out, so he can look out, of course. But I love it because it's a split level home, so you've got stairs that lead up into the living areas, but we've got our garage. My car is filled at the moment. This is meant to be like a study nook, but it's too small for a study nook, so I think I might make this like a coffee bar or like a bar area. I'm not sure. Still in discussions. And then this is our powder room. They've left this cabinet, which we were quite keen on, but it is extremely wobbly, so we don't know about that. And we've got our master bedroom, which has got a beautiful walk-in. It's a really big one, so we're planning to do something with this We're not 100%, but I think I want shelving and stuff, so we might go to IKEA for that. We've got a master en suite, so beautiful windows. It's open, it's freezing, but we've got a heater, so that is good. And that is me. But going out, that's our combined living and dining. It's a lot smaller than our previous one, but less to clean, so I'm not complaining. But we've got 3 living areas in this, so I love it. And that's our kitchen. That's a little present for us, which we haven't opened yet. I'm just about to prepare for my puja. A nice 5 hob stove sort of thing. Got a pantry here, and then our fridge should fit there. And then we've got a media room, which is, I'm so excited for this. This is going to be a really nice cozy spot. And we've got more bedrooms on this side. So this is the second biggest room, I think. This is going to be where my in-laws will stay when they visit. So, and I appreciate that there is like power cords, power outlets everywhere. And they've also put quite a few nails on there because I don't think I would have done it, but we've got a spare bedroom. This is the smaller one, so this is where the single bed I think will go. And this is also going to be like a prayer room for us, and a spare bedroom. And then we have downstairs again. We've got a small laundry room. So just enough for like a washer, and then we can hang a dryer, but we've got really tall ceilings because this is coming down. We've got a door to go out for hanging and stuff. And then we've got a pantry closet, linen closet just in the laundry, which is great. And then we've got our common bathroom area, I guess. Again, really tall ceilings, which is amazing. And it's a really nice, beautiful bathtub. I'm looking forward to it next week. And I love this railing because it's got like hooks and stuff. So this is a really, really great feature that I wasn't paying attention to this, but it's nice. And I love the fact that both the bathrooms have windows, which amazing. And then this is the last and final bedroom. This is going to be my office, my studio, and it's also so good. It's so big. It's got power outlets on both sides. It's got a beautiful window, and again, tall ceilings. Love, and it's got a really nice wardrobe as well. So yeah, we are so excited to be in here. I wanted to get ready, but I couldn't. Oh, and the lighting is amazing. Yes, score. All right, let's go open up the gift that he left us. All right, so let's open up this present that he's left us. He's given us a small card. Welcome to your new home. Wishing you all the very best. It was an absolute pleasure helping you purchase your dream home. Regards, the agent. Ooh.
Nice.
This is nice. So that's what we have. We've got some nuts and seeds. Okay, so that's some chocolate. Got a reed diffuser. Oh no, this is a candle melt, I think. This hand and body wash. This is going to be nice and handy here. We've got some cheese knives, which sort of have shifted. Oh, I love this one. It's pretty heavy. This is really good. I think it's a cheese board. My husband is really, really underwhelmed by this present. And we've got whatever this is. What is this? I have no idea. That's pretty much it. Underwhelming, but nice. Cool. What do you think?
Yeah, it's alright, I guess.
He really wanted a HomePod.
Yes.
HomePod Mini.
I was expecting that.
But you didn't get it.
That's a gift that you get for $1.4 million.
That's alright. We're just happy with our new home.
That's it.
Right? Okay. Cool. I'm going to go set up for the puja, but we might end this vlog here. Awesome. I will probably give you a finished house tour soon as we get like some sort of furniture in here. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.